From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
A good evening, State College. I'm student meteorologist Patrick Wright with your CNET forecast. And over Beaver Stadium right now, clouds are building in for most of State College, and they're kind of making that eastward trend here across the state. But overall, it is a cloudy day right now. 32 degrees as I step outside, and I look at some snow still left over towards the parking lot and some of the fields here in University Park, left over from some of the snow we had this past weekend. Now, in terms of our temperatures, it is 32 degrees as I step outside, but notice the feels like temperature. 22 degrees with that west-northwest wind at 15 miles per hour. So it is making it feel very chilly and just downright awful. I know my eyes were watering outside this morning, and my skin just felt dry. So it wasn't a great day to step outside, but hey, it is winter here in Pennsylvania, and there's more to come as we head into January. So 32 degrees here in State College, 33 in Altoona, and the cold spot being 28 degrees in Johnstown. Then that's the general spread here, or at least on this side of the Appalachian Mountains towards the west. But towards the east, we do warm up a little bit. Williamsport up to 35 and Harrisburg up to 42 degrees, and the rest of the state looking much the same, with Philadelphia over at 42 degrees. As you get closer towards the Atlantic, you do warm up a little bit, but then towards the east, or towards the west, I should say, cooler temperatures mainly in the upper 20s to the lower 30s across the western portion of the state. Well, that matches with the clouds. We do have clouds towards the western portion of the state. They are building in from west to east, and that's going to continue throughout the night this evening. So the clouds are starting to build in, or at least they're getting thicker over in Erie. But the sun is still shining towards the western or eastern portion of the state. If I can get my compass right today, we do see a few clouds starting to build in. Again, that will change as the night progresses. So we're going to time some of this stuff out later for this evening. We don't expect anything major, but the precip is moving on in. So with that said, a few scattered snow showers are expected by midnight across portions of the state. Now, these aren't exact depictions on where we can expect these to exactly set up, but we do expect things to really ramp up a little bit with some snow shower activity here in the state of Pennsylvania. But moving this forward, those do die off pretty quickly. So by your 8 a.m. class, mainly some clouds hanging around across central Pennsylvania. So we could see some sun breaks just in time for an 8 a.m. class, and maybe a few flakes in some parts of the state. But overall, the clouds will be hanging around and dominating the forecast tomorrow morning. But things do change for the afternoon hours here in Pennsylvania, because we do see a change from southwest to the northwest in terms of our wind direction. Therefore, we do see the lake effect snow machine kicking in, so we do see the chance increase for snow showers, especially towards the northwestern portion of the state, right along Lake Erie. And therefore, we could see a few of those flakes fly here in State College tomorrow evening. So moving this forward into the day on Thursday, that dies off pretty quickly as the day moves on. By 3 p.m., mainly a sunny sky here in State College. Again, that wind calming down significantly and the clouds breaking up and moving on out of our area. So what does it look like for tonight? 30 degrees for our low, mostly cloudy, and that west wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. But then by tomorrow, again, we see the possibility for a few flakes hanging around. Cloudy for a good chunk of the day with a high of 36 degrees, and with that southwest wind eventually turning to a northwesterly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So moving on to the 7-day forecast, this is what we got by Thursday: 37 degrees, a few scattered snow showers here and there, but then towards the weekend we do start to cool off just a little bit, especially looking at some of those lows down to 24 degrees Friday night and Saturday night, but the sun does return on Saturday, and then our next weather maker, next system comes in, warming up our temperatures and really bringing in some rain to start off next week. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Patrick Wright. Make it a great day, everybody.